Senate passes $886 billion defense spending bill that includes military pay raises and Ukraine aid. Show title hide title What you need to know if the government is shut down from Social Security. Checks to national parks. Here's how a government shutdown will affect the United States. Washington. The Senate on Wednesday passed an $886 billion defense spending plan backed by President Joe Biden that includes funding for Ukraine and annual pay raises for military in a last-minute rush to authorize spending before the end of year. The National Defense Authorization Act provides funding each year for Pentagon priorities such as training and equipment. The Senate passed the legislation on a bipartisan vote of 8,713. Congress has put forward a defense spending bill that must be passed consecutively for the last 61 years. At a time of great challenges to global security, crafting a defense authorization bill is more important than ever. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said in his speech on the Senate floor Wednesday. Passing the NDAA allows us to stand firm against Russia, stand firm against the Chinese Communist Party, and ensure that America's defenses always remain state-of-the-art. They are also unhappy with the bill's temporary extension of the domestic surveillance program without reform. The Senate's NDAA is a compromise version of the spending bill the House passed earlier this year. The House version included provisions targeting transgender healthcare policies at the Pentagon, and an amendment that would repeal a Pentagon policy that covers out-of-state travel expenses for service members who have abortions. One of the abortion policy leaders, Sen. Tommy Tuberville, Rolla, protested for 10 months by blocking all military promotions in the Senate. The Senate NDAA includes provisions that would $844.3 billion will be authorized for the Department of Defense and $32.4 billion for national security programs within the Department of Energy, supporting Defense Department activities between Australia, the United Kingdom and the United States. Extend the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative through fiscal year 2027 and approve the full $300 million budget request in fiscal year 2024, providing a 5.2% wage increase for military service members and the Department of Defense civilian workforce. Funding support requested for naval ships, warplanes, armored vehicles, weapon systems and ammunition. A handful Senate Republicans have threatened to delay passage of the spending bill over the past few weeks because missing changes on social issues. Sen. Joni Ernst, R. Iowa, forced procedural votes in an attempt to delay the bill's passage in the upper chamber. Shame on Schumer for supporting the Biden admin's radical abortion agenda. I never back down from a fight, Ernst wrote on X on Tuesday. The Pentagon should focus on protecting innocent life, not destroying it. Sen. Josh Hawley, RMO, also tried to block NDAA package, which was included